how's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. So for this week's book, this book talks about trauma and how the brain is affected by trauma. So Dr. Perry, Oprah, provides an example or a situation, and then Dr. Perry shows the science behind what Oprah mentions in the book. And biggest takeaways, children, there's a societal notion where people say, okay, children, they don't know anything, they don't see anything, even if they're younger, but that's not the case, and how early experiences can influence a person's trauma. So the idea that children don't see anything is false. The other biggest takeaway is that our triggers, oftentimes, certain things trigger us, and sometimes we don't even realize it. Dr. Perry gives us the example where he says how, so there was a little boy who who'd always lash out at his teacher. And so Dr. Perry, etc., and all these other people, they did an investigation and they realized that there was nothing wrong, teacher didn't do anything wrong, etc. The boy was having a supervised one-on-one with his father. His father came to see him, and Dr. Perry smelled his deodorant. And so did his thing, they had the interaction. So then Dr. Perry goes to the teacher and says, hey, he smells the deodorant, says, hey, what kind of deodorant do you use? And then he says, Hot Spice, which is what the boy's abusive father, that's the deodorant that he used. So the boy's acting out was in response to the smell that was his father's smell. And then once they figured that out, they were able to kind of sort everything out with the child. But here's the thing though, the child did not understand why he was even having the tantrums. And when they asked him what's going on with the tantrums, he would say, I don't know, he just doesn't like me, as referring to the teacher. Dr. Perry was able to recognize this, which is really amazing. That really showed me that experiences are so, so powerful, and how even the smallest of things can trigger us and can also change the brain and how it responds. However, there's positives to this. You can change your responses to a certain situation, but it's a lot. You gotta do the work, you can express that with a counselor and work through that and be able to change, because it's not, the brain can be, what's the word I'm trying to use? I thought this was so important and super powerful because it really shows how even the smallest little things are not always small. In the sense, so something as small as deodorant, the smell of deodorant, can really affect a person's life, which is why, sometimes you meet people and then you're like, this encounter is a little triggering, and that is your brain telling you. So the brain is really powerful, and the way that you can change the way you see situations. For example, he also gives this example. So initially, when you have been in a toxic relationship, and then you get a relationship that is healthy and boring, but if you stick with it, you can start to stop thinking, can heal from it, and be able to start to love the peace that this new relationship provides. Yes, okay, so thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, to be continued.